Popping heads, baby. Popping heads. Kind of like popping corn, except for there's no butter involved. Just gooey brains. Welcome back, everybody, to Rebirth the Purge. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to get some work done on the base. I have 3 things planned for this episode. We are going to redo our garden. We are going to install an alarm system, and we're going to set up a chicken coop. I think what we'll do is we'll start with the alarm system, because that way it'll be in place, and will help us out. Now, I have noticed something. And that is that, what am I doing? I'm looking in here. Yeah, I want to get these blocks here. I've noticed that if I set my dogs down on this level and tell them to stay here, they'll growl if, well, I've noticed them growl if bandits come in. I haven't noticed them growl, though, if zombos come in yet. I'm assuming they probably would also do that. The problem with this, though, is that I have to tell them to stay here. So if we get an attack, I've got to come down here, stop, tell both of them to follow me before I can proceed. And that, you know, that takes 2 or 3 seconds longer to do. And in the meantime, they're down there banging on the base. So I still think, you know, the alarm system's going to be the way to go for that. But that was interesting, you know, that we noticed that they did that. We're going to leave them there and see if we notice them growl if we do get a zombie attack, and at least until we get the alarm system set up. Once we get that set up, then it's not going to matter anyway. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, actually, hold on, let's go back up topside for a minute, and we'll grab the sensors, motion sensors, and the speakers, and I'm going to try this with 4 first, and then if I notice that the coverage is not adequate in terms of the motion sensor coverage area, you know, then we can maybe make some more. But the thing that makes this, well, I wouldn't say tricky, but maybe cumbersome, is that you cannot connect multiple motion sensors to a single speaker. So you have to have a dedicated speaker per motion sensor. So that means, you know, if we covered all 4 sides and all 4 corners, that would mean we'd have to set up 8 speakers. And if they all started going off at the same time, it'd drive me nuts. So we're going to try it with 4, and then we'll, you know, like I said, we'll just see how the coverage goes. I almost wonder, yeah, no, I don't think that's going to matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to grab these concrete blocks here, and we're going to go up 1, 2, 3 high. And then I'm going to bring this out 1, 2, 3. Basically out to the edge of this, because I'm eventually going to fill this entire base in with concrete blocks. And maybe the outer layer will be explosion resistant blocks, but the explosion resistant blocks are incredibly expensive to make. I mean, like, are you kidding me? Expensive to make. So we'll have to see about that. Okay, so, but yeah, I am going to build the base all the way out to the edge of this, and you know, bring it up, probably up to there, and you know, we'll basically secure the place by virtue of the fact that there will be so many blocks that there's no way they can, you know, break all the way through the base to collapse it before, you know, I react to it, right? Because, you know, the good thing is that the zombies don't attack your base when you're not there. And I'm glad that's the case, because that's just, you know, how would you ever manage something like that, right? We have enough going on in Rebirth as it is without having to also deal with that. So, Ramsey, don't get any fucking ideas, okay? All right, anyway, so yeah, let's bring that out 1 more that way. Now we're going to put our motion sensors on the ends of these blocks, but again, I will eventually build the base all the way up so that everything just kind of connects. But I don't have enough concrete blocks to do that yet. So, you know, we just need to keep the motion sensors going for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the sensor. And we want to put one there. Put one there. One there. And if I actually press the R key, it'll rotate the opposite direction, making that a little easier. All right, let's take the rest of the current concrete blocks that we have and start filling some more of this in here. Okay, that's all the concrete blocks I have left for the moment. I may be going a little higher than I need to, but that's okay. I'd rather overdo it a little bit than underdo it. But, you know, if you guys have not noticed, when we get attacks, the zombies, you know, we get damaged pretty high up, you know, multiple blocks up, like, you know, case in point right there. So, you know, plus the fact that the Seeker itself is like fucking 9 feet tall or whatever height that thing is. So there's that too. You know, and you know, the other thing too about the Seeker, and a couple of you guys were talking about this in the comments, is that if you guys didn't know this, the Seeker falls from the sky when it shows up. And so there is a possibility that it could fall right on top of our base. And if that happens, I mean, it's going to suck. We still, you know, bail out and hopefully it follows us. Well, it should follow us, but in the meanwhile, it could be doing some serious damage. But I don't know what to do about that. I don't think there is anything I can do about it. It's just going to be something that we're going to have to deal with. So anyway, as I make another batch of concrete blocks, you know, I'll get that last layer done up there. And then, you know, I'll start filling it in along the side until eventually the whole base of this tower is the same as this, you know, as the existing base down here. And I think it'll look cool and it'll give it some massive protection for sure. All right, now we got that done. Let's go ahead and come back in here now. And we'll close that. And what we want to do is we want to go all the way back up to here. And I moved the generator down to the next level, but I'm going to actually move it again. So let's take the engine out of there and let's pull this up. There's the gasoline, and then I want to set it so that the insulator is there. It's still not perfectly lined up. I wish they'd make it so that it was, but they don't. So, all right. And also, let's see. Each speaker and motion sensor uses 5 watts, and we're going to have 20 watts of speakers and 20 watts of motion sensors. 5, 10, 15. So that's 40 watts. A single engine should handle that. Because, yeah, it's 66 watts. So we should be okay with that. We'll check it just in case, but I think we'll be okay. Because I'm not going to use the generator, at least at this point, I'm not planning on using it for anything else. And if we do, then we just add more engines to it. I do want to, however, grab that fuel and just make sure it's completely topped off. And this will, you know, even if we run this 24/7, which we'll have to, right? It will, that gas will last a very long time. I need actually some of that for the mini bike too, so I'll take some of that back down. Okay, so we got that done. Now what we want to do is I should have some insulators in the parts box. Yep, so let's grab those insulators. And we also want to grab our wiring tool. Can I make... Yeah, let's make some more meat stew. while we're waiting there. And let's see, do I have any water? No, let's make some more distilled water. I don't want to drink any of the teas, you know, for just normal hydration, because I want to save those for the buffs. I'll wait for this first one to finish so we can drink it. Oh, one other thing I'll mention too is that it was confirmed in the comments that my axe is, for all intents and purposes, just as good as the bone knife for harvesting meat. And so that way I can, you know, I don't need to carry the bone knife around anymore. The exception to that, from what I was told, was that when we get to the end, the last, you know, end game axe, the really big one, that one is not good at harvesting meat. So we'll have to go back to using a knife at that point. And hopefully I'll actually find a real hunting knife by then anyway. Okay, that should take care of our hydration. Looks like we do need one more of these. So let's eat that, and then we should be good for food and water for now. Why don't we also just use some cheap bandages to get our health topped off? Oh, right. Do I have ammo? I already made the ammo. Okay, so yeah, I've got 600 rounds of armor piercing and over 1,000 rounds of HP. So we're pretty set on ammo for now. I did, you know, a bunch of mining. I went back to that apartment complex, I guess. They have the swimming pool in the middle that we did that tier 4 at, and harvested all of the doors and got all the brass. So I got a nice little chunk of brass out of there. Plus I harvested some more of this stuff too. Incidentally, sometimes you guys leave comments and say, hey, you didn't pick up the toilet or the bathtub, or you didn't pick up this or that. Well, I don't pick up everything all of the time, A. B, I often will go back off camera and grab that stuff later because, you know, it's just boring as hell for me to grab all of that stuff on camera, if that makes sense. So it's not that I forgot it. It's either that I intended to not pick it up, or I will go back and get it later. Well, and, you know, sometimes maybe I do forget it too, but that's not usually the case. So just FYI on that. Okay, so we are in good shape. Health stopped off. We're still not all the way up there on food, are we? All right, well, let's just grab one of these. What does this give us? That gives us 30 food, so hopefully I'll pay attention, and when we drop down to close to 100, well, 107 would be ideal. Ooh, it feels really laggy right now. Yep. Okay, the dogs did not growl.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And see, the problem with leaving them there now is that I don't have them with me. So I think what we're going to do for now, motherfuckers, we're just going to pull them away. I'm not going to fight these guys right now just because we're in building mode, and I don't want to blow half my ammo, and I don't have my dogs with me. So the dogs really are not an efficient alarm system for those reasons. So let's just pull all these assholes away from the base. They don't have to do a little bit of repairing, but I think I caught them almost immediately because, you know, the stuttering started. You know what? None of these... There are no buffers in this horde. Maybe I should kill them. If buffers start to show up, that means it's an outbreak, but if they don't, this would be a relatively easy kill. I just don't have my dogs is all. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get some XP. All right, that was well worth doing, man. Did you
All
pick up all the
systems
loot?
go. How may I help?
You did. Look at you. You're awesome. I don't know if you guys noticed this because I'm obviously, when I edit this, I'm going to time lapse it because it took a long time. I don't know how long it took, but probably maybe close to 5 minutes in real time. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but my axe went up to level 5. So now we can make a level 5 Viking axe. In fact, it went up 2 levels because it was currently at level 3 when we started this fight. And now we are... Yeah, we're all the way up to 5, which is amazing. So that was well worth doing. And how did that do on our class skills? Yeah, it got us up to 69.41% there. And I didn't expend a single bullet. That was beautiful. Okay, so yeah, we're going to add making a blue Viking axe to our list of things to do. Also, that does confirm that for whatever reason, which makes 0 sense to me, unless it's just not intended, Zoms will warn you about bandits, but they don't seem... dogs will warn you about bandits, but they don't seem to warn you about zombies. Unless there's something else at play here that I don't understand, which is entirely possible. But here again, using the dogs as your alarm system is not super practical because if I would have stopped to take the time to get them to follow me, which of course I could have done, they would have done that much more damage to the base in those few seconds that it would have taken to do that. So, and then I'd be doing even more repairing here. Okay, let me get all of this touched back up, and then I'll bring you guys back and we will proceed. Okay, guys, we are back. I got everything repaired. They did damage pretty much all the way around the base, but none of it was extensive because we were able to get down there quickly, which is kind of the whole essence of this alarm system. We will be able to get down there quickly and not have massive repairs to have to do. We just lucked out that time because I happened to notice the stuttering right when it started happening. Okay, so yeah, axe. Let's make ourselves a new Viking axe, man. Hell yeah. Level blue. And that will, of course, give us not only a stronger axe in general, but hopefully more mod slots too. I did have one rad remover because I think we saw like our first glower, greeny glower in the last episode or the one before that. But I got this in loot somewhere. I don't remember when. I can't make it. So, and I've opted not to put it on my weapon because I only have these 4 slots and the rest of these are too important to me to swap one of them out. Normally, I wouldn't care so much about the animal or the hunter mod, but as you all know, we get animal attacks all of the time in this mod, and so it's pretty significant. Okay, so let's do a comparison. So we just out of the box, we have 3.5 more damage, melee damage, almost 3.5 more power attack, a little more block damage, which is good because we also use our axe for butchering and for cutting trees and cutting slots, and we do get an extra mod slot. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this here, and then we'll do modify, and of course we'll put all of these back on because they're all important, and then we have one more mod that we could put on here. Let's see, what do we have that might work for that? We could... Okay, hold on. What do I have on there again? Okay, can I put a durability thingy on there? Let's see. Modify. It will. Okay, so these two are not mutually exclusive, the grip mod. Beautiful. Okay, so now we also have extra durability, plus that added, how much more did that add? So right now it does 33.9, 36.1, 57.8. Yeah, so it added around 3 more points of damage among other things. So that's a beautiful thing. That is indeed a beautiful thing. All right, let's go ahead and go into here. And we'll just put that in there, I guess, as a backup. I still have the steel axe 2 that I have a wood splitter mod on. We could put a wood splitter on this too, but I think having better durabilities is the better of those two options. And, you know, the other thing, too, is if I do decide to go out and do a big wood cutting session, I can just put the woodcutter mod on here temporarily. But for, you know, just cutting a couple blocks here and there, it's not that big deal. Okay, good. So back to what we were doing before. We need to do some wiring, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is go down to here. And we're going to hook up to this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down until our cable turns red. Because we're not going to be able to reach all the way down to the bottom of the tower. Okay, so right about there. Okay, so now I'm going to break this out. And let's set up a temporary guess we need to take, we need to take a total of 3 of these out. And we'll set up a temporary platform here, which I want to go here. Right. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roughly guesstimate the halfway point. So we're still closer to the top than we are to the bottom. This doesn't have to be exact, so let's just... Oh, fuck! I can't believe... I can't believe that didn't break our leg. Oh my god. We are so lucky. Okay. I did not mean to do that, obviously. Well, I hope it's obvious. I don't do shit like that on purpose because it hurts. Let's stand here and not go any further than this, and then we'll just put this down as far as it'll let us. Right there. Okay. That should be good. I'm just actually going to leave those blocks there for now. Alrighty, now, let's grab... Well, we should probably fix our sprain. I don't have any splints or casts made. Let's track that. We need rope. Okay, so let's just make a shit ton of these. We need 2 per, so if we make 20 rope, we can make 10 splints. Okay, we'll take that one and then let the rest of them do their thing. Right. Okay, so we need to connect to you. And then let's go down to our spot here and do that. Okay, now what we're going to do is go all the way down. Oh, you know what? We might... Yeah, let's just put another... Well... Let's see. We'll just put another one of these in. I mean, I might be able to make it work, but we don't need to. We have plenty of relays, so I'm going to just... Yep, here's good enough. What the hell, right? Can I even reach that from here, maybe? That's hacks. I'll take it, though. That's total hacks. Okay. Now, let's go down all the way to the bottom. Well, when I say all the way to the bottom, I mean all the way down to here. I'm going to actually move this somewhere else. There's a couple things I want to move around in the base, too, for our stuff. So I believe this is the 6th block up, which is the same level that we put all of the motion sensors. Not that that matters a whole bunch, but yeah, I believe that's the case. Okay, now, let's go outside. And what we want to do is connect. Oh, we have to, sorry, we got to connect this first. Can I reach that from here? Oh man, that is total hacks. Total and utter hacks. Okay, we'll grab that. And hook this one up. And then we'll hook up the other 3 as well. Okay, those are all connected. Now what we're going to do is go up here And we're going to, I'm just going to point it down about to there. Then we have to press escape to get out of that. And we'll do the same thing on these. Okay, and this is set to target me, allies, stranger. Okay, let's set it to strangers and zombies. There are no allies. Well, unless they consider my dog allies, which I don't want it going off. I am going to leave it on me for now, just so we can test it, and then we'll turn it off of me. But as you can see, now, it's tracking me. So, yeah, as soon as the zombie gets right here, it's going to track. But we do have a blind spot right here. So from about here to there is a pretty big blind spot. But here's the thing. You know, the zombies aren't going to go single file diagonally up to the base. They're going to be all spread out and running all over the place. And, you know, so they're going to trip the alarm. So it's probably overkill for me to put them in diagonally too, but we'll see. I mean, maybe we will. We'll just see how it works. I mean, it's going to work no matter what. There's no way a horde's going to come in here and not trip one of these alarms. It's just a matter of how quickly, you know, do we want that to happen, right? And so, yeah, as soon as they get to here, because remember, this is going to be, it'll catch them all the way up against the wall, because this is eventually going to be a solid wall all the way up. So that's working. Okay, cool. Everybody's tracking me. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to set up the speakers. Now, if I put the speaker, I did test this earlier, by the way. If I put the speaker all the way down here, I can hear it at the top, but it's a little fainter. It's not like at its full volume. And if I also have, you know, like the music running, or I'm, you know, got other noises going on, like the forge running and the cement mixer, it is possible, you know, that I could not hear it, at least not hear it right away. So I want to move the speakers up a little higher. And so what we're going to do for that is we're going to put the speakers up on this level here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And what I think we'll do for the speakers too is let's just put them, can I reach that? Yeah. Let's put them on this level here. So we're gonna have to take that conduit out. And the one on this side we'll have to put in this corner. It doesn't really matter. It'll look weird aesthetically. Or I guess the other thing we could do is just put them all in one line on this wall. It's not really going to matter. Unless we reach like a limit of the wires. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and do this. So, okay, so we'll put a speaker there, one there, and one there. That should be fine. Okay, then what we need to do is hook up the wires. Yeah, we got to do this. Here again, we can't, unfortunately, we can't do multiple connections to a single speaker. So each one of them has to be individual. So let's start with this one here. Hopefully we don't get an attack while I'm in the process of doing this. I wouldn't bet money on it though. All right, speakers are all set up. So now we're going to test this. Nice. And you. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So I'm going to actually turn the music back off for a second. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this temporarily, is we're going to go into you. And I'm going to have the duration last for, let's say 45 seconds. So that way we can compare the sound down below to all the way on top. Okay, here's the way it is down below. Okay. It's almost imperceptible. The difference is almost imperceptible up here as down below. It's definitely loud enough to where I'm going to notice it. Unless I'm taking a nap, you know. Very good. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to set you back to triggered. Triggered. Okay. And we're going to remove ourself from the alarm on all of these. But it'll I'm assuming it's going to consider bandits strangers. And then of course it's set to also target Zeeks. Turn those on, turn that off. You know, actually no, yeah, because I don't want allies on in case it considers my dogs allies. Okay, turn that off, these on. All right, that's it, guys. We got our alarm system in place. Oh, that's going to be nice, man, because now I can just be up there, do my thing, not worry about it, and if something happens, we'll know immediately, and we can react quickly with minimal damage to the base. And then, again, as I continue to fill all of this in and get this base even thicker, I think we have very good protection. I love it. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Let's do our chicken coop next, because that's going to be fairly quick and easy. And for this business here, I might just leave that there for now anyway. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. I mean, how do I make these blocks anyways? I guess they would be chain link fence blocks. Let's just take a quick look at that. No, that's not it. It's probably a yeah, metal fences and railings. Okay. Let's make 3 of these. And we'll just go patch that hole, because I see no reason to keep it there. I mean, if I need to run power down there in the future, I'll just break them out again and replace it. It's not a big deal. Okay, so let's go replace that. Pick those up. Take this here and do a copy, shape, and rotation. And pop those back in place. And we're golden. Okay, for the chicken coop. Holy cow. Sneeze-a-rees. Sneeze my knees. What are we doing? Chicken coops, right, okay. So let's grab the 3 chickens out of here. And we're gonna need sticks, which will be in the resources. So let's just grab, well, we don't need that many sticks. We'll grab that many sticks. We're gonna need some cornmeal, which is here. We're gonna need more than that though, so let's go to our thingamadoodle here. And let's make, we have 36, sorry, we have 6. So if we make another 34, that'll give us 40 cornmeal. And that, oh, hold on. I guess that, is that a 1-to-2 ratio? Yeah, it is. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just make another 40. I don't care. All right, so we got that going. As soon as we pick that cornmeal up, we should complete the chicken coop quest. And then that will give us the ability to make the chicken coops themselves. But we have to gather, I don't remember how much. We have to gather a certain amount of that. While we're waiting for that, I want to move a couple more things around. So let's grab you. And let's grab you. I'd like to put like a little end table there. Can we do like furniture? Or no, not in there. Table? Candle table. All right, what about stand? Nope. Well, fuck, man. I just want to get this up off the floor is all. All right, well, I guess what we'll do then is we'll just put a block there. Can we... Oh, actually, can we do furniture? We can do furniture with this. Oh, yeah, okay. I knew there was a way to do it. I was just... My brain wasn't working right. If we did a half table, then the mortar and pestle is going to stick out halfway. Counter, flip, closed door. If we did one with a shelf, then we could put stuff under it. Not that we would in reality, but just for, you know, decoration purposes. Yeah, let's do a cube bookcase here. I like it. And we'll just upgrade that to wood. Okay, let's put our toolbox on top of there. And get the tools back inside. And we're going to want to make a feed bucket. So let's get that going. And once we pick this up, we should complete the quest. Voila. Okay, now we can learn the chicken coop. And I believe we make that in here as well. So I have 3 chickens, so we're going to make 3 coops. But, you know, we can get more chicken coops later, except for the fact that we're not going to have a ton of room in this spot, so that's going to be our limiting factor. But I'd like to have at least 4 chickens, 4, maybe 5 at the most. And after that, it's just, you know, it's going to be too crowded in the spot that we're going to do this in. Okay, so while we're waiting for those coops, let's go down here. And we're going to go here and put the door right there. This does not need to be here. So let's just pick this up. Nope, not that. This. I also want to... let's remove this conduit. Because it's taking up a block space. Because, yeah, things are going to be really tight in here. Okay. This is more for decoration than anything else, but... We're going to put a couple hay bales in here so the chickens have a comfy place to roost. Because after all, you know, it is a steel floor, and that's not what chickens prefer. Okay, so we'll put a couple hay bales there. Let's go back up and grab the coops. And I'm going to put one there, and one here. And we could still pop one in here and one in here later for our 5 chickens in total. Let's put the feed bucket right here. Close the door. Get that and that in there, and then we'll set our chickens down. Chickens, are they all the same color? No, I think we have a light brown and then 2 light browns and 1 dark brown. So that's Tilly, Trudy, and Arya. And that's it. All we're going to do is I'm going to pick up 2 more chickens, and we'll add 2 more coops later. And then that's it. And I think that's going to be... Even that might be a little too crowded. So we could actually make the coops now and just have that part of it done. I'm going to put all these storage... Well, actually, is that our steel? Yeah, that needs to go back down for our drop crate. I just forgot to reset it. Okay, let's do this. We're finished with those... This can go back down here, and we're going to take that downstairs. That ammo is for exchanging. Let's take our meat stew, and that'll get us almost all the way topped back off again. And we have some water here. Drink one of those right now. We didn't really need to, but we have it in abundance now, so we're fine. All right, excellent. Last thing on the list for today is the garden. This is going to be a bigger project. So let's grab Let's grab all these crop plots. I want this dew collector. I want these lanterns. And let's grab all that seed too. That lantern's no good to us. Well, can we sell it? Yeah, let's sell that. That's one of the ones I picked up out in the world. If you guys did not know this, you can make the old style lanterns, these guys, and they're a lot cheaper than the Coleman lanterns, as you can see there. And they work too. Now, they may not have the same range that the Coleman lanterns does, but that's okay. So I've got 6 of those. Let's make... let's make another 8 of these. They're cheap enough to where... yeah, they do use oil, don't they? Oh. No, we can't. We can only make 2 more. Yeah, oil's the stopping factor there, so we're going to have to go get some more oil shale, I guess, for that. So we'll just, you know, set up as many as we can work with at the moment. Let's go upstairs. All right, so basically I'm going to... what am I going to do here? I'm just trying to think this through here. I have the general plan. The specific plan, I sort of kind of have. Let's pick up all of these fireplaces for now. I may ultimately replant all of these crops just so I have them together, but for now, I think we'll leave the crops in place that we don't have to change. Right, okay. And I'm not sure really about if these are going to stay here yet either, but let's leave them in place for the moment. So, one thing that has to happen is these have to go. I'll see you guys in 10 million years. All right, guys, we are back. I finally got these plates broken, and in the process of doing that, we leveled up to the level 3 steel pickaxe. So let's make one of those, because why the hell not? Grab those lights too, and then we will take the mods off of you, and you can become our backup pick. And I don't know if this will have another mod slot or not, but I guess we'll find out here in just a few moments. It does not. Okay. But it is going to be a little stronger. I guess I could have done the comparison, but it's not going to be that much stronger. All right, so what I'm going to do here now is I'm just going to fill in the entire area with crop plots, and then we'll remove certain plots that we, you know, need to place other things in, like the water barrels and so forth. All right. Now we're also going to remove this last row of plots here, because what I'm going to do on this end of the building is I'm going to place a bunch of dew collectors, since we don't have a water source up here. And can I make dew collectors? It's going to take all that. Yeah. Okay, so let's take the current dew collector that we have, and we want to put it like that. And I think we'll be able to put 4 more of those in. 1. Yeah, that would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can do 4 more. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to be using 3 water barrels. And so we would technically need 6 dew collectors to fill up 3 water barrels, but I just don't have the room for it, so we'll make do. All right, so let's go dew collector. Oh, no, we need the little toolbox. What are we... Oh, rope. Okay, so that means I need to make... If we're going to make 5 more of these, we need... No, we're going to make 4 more of these. So we need 40 rope. Can I make that in here? Oh, no, I can't. I guess I have to make that in my own inventory? Or was that the second option? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just have to make it in my own inventory. That's fine. So let's make 40 of these. While we're waiting on that, let's go down and put our other chicken coops in place. Chicken, you gotta move. Alright, we're gonna have to pick you up. Oh, now you're both going into the spot I want to go into. Come on, chickens. What the hell? Okay, that one's moving. There. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, we'll just be on the lookout for 2 more chickens. Okay, we have 40 rope. Let's make 4 more dew collectors. It's a beautiful thing. Don't need this any longer. All right, now we need barrels, which will be in parts, I think. Yeah, let's just grab all these barrels. I was going to actually put a barrel here just so we have water next to the bathtub when we need to take a bath, you know, aesthetics. All right. Oh, there is one more thing we need to do. See, so 36 and 22 is 58. I'm gonna, oh, well, hold on. No. 48. Let's make about 46 cobblestone blocks. And we're gonna line the outside of the garden with these. If you guys are watching my other rebirths, my normal rebirth series, I'm gonna, just like I did with that garden, I'm gonna outline the garden here with cobblestone blocks, and then we'll put the lanterns along those. But we'll also have to put a few in the center too, just to get good coverage. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these in. All right, that takes care of that. Let's see if we can... If our dew collectors are finished. They are indeed. So yeah, as you can see, I don't have room for another one there, but it is what it is. It'll help. Let's just fill these in for the moment. And we still, jeez, we still have 74 crop plots left over even after that. It's crazy. All right. I think... Now, what I want to do is, let's just remove these. There we go. All right, now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put this here. And let's get some water in it. I'm going to also fill up these other buckets. Oh, shit. Okay, these buckets are really buggy, so I can just infinitely... do that. I'm not going to, of course, but I can. So, yeah, Ramsey, if you are not aware of that, you probably are, but in case you're not, there's something really screwy with the buckets here. So we want a total of 6 water buckets, because that's how many I legitimately made. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we don't have room to fill that last one. Unless we get down below. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some water in there. And then we're going to... I'll put those there. Okay, let's just confirm that the water gets all the way to this corner, which it does. And this corner, which it does. Okay, good. So that was 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was the 5 blocks in. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where this first mushroom is. Oh, that's not going to let me pick that. Okay, so I guess what we're going to have to do there is destroy. Yeah, see, it won't let me do that, and it won't let me pick it. So we're going to have to just lose those mushrooms, unfortunately. Is what it is. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here. And then we'll put these crop plots back in. Okay, let's put water in there. And we should... Okay, what is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 4 diagonally away from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this thingy of corn should be getting water. But these probably... Well... Oh, you know what, though? There's already rainwater in the plot, so I can't really gauge that. Now, the thing is that these dew collectors will water this end of the garden, but that's not going to do us a whole lot of good because I'm going to be emptying those dew collectors to fill these buckets back up over here. So I think the way we're going to handle that is we're going to put a 3rd bucket in. And the other advantage of doing that is it'll put less of a drain on these buckets and they won't run out of water as quickly. Well, this one anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means it would go right here. Okay. So that should then provide water for everything else. You know what, though? Something else just occurred to me. Are the crop plots going to pull water from the rain barrels? Would they prioritize these barrels over this? Because if they do that, then they're not really going to fill up for us. Yeah, I didn't think about that until just now. All right, we might need a plan B here then with these. I mean, I could put them outside, but the thing about that is that if I put them outside, that doesn't gain us a whole lot since we have a ditch. You know, I just have to walk another 50 yards to fill everything up. And it's a very... it just doesn't really get us a whole lot of advantage. I think what I'll do is I'll leave it this way and just see what it does. And then if it turns out that these just aren't filling up because the crops are using them over this, then I might pull these back up and just put another row of plots in there and not have these up here at all. So, yeah, I'll have to let's just leave it like it is now, and we'll see how it comes together. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is, I don't really know what the light and heat spacing is going to need to be. We can't really test that until it's, night time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lantern on each corner and one in the center. And let's see, these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're 5 apart. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then straight across from here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's all the lanterns I have. So whatever is growing in this corner is just not going to get... Well, actually, you know what? I'd prefer to have the potatoes grow faster than the corn. So let's put it over here instead. And then we're going to need one more lantern for here. But we're also going to have to run some lanterns down the center too. But here again, I can't really gauge what the best spacing is until nighttime. And since we don't have any more lanterns right now anyways, it's a moot point. Anything in the center just isn't going to grow at night until we can get some more oil going. And that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. As terms of the fireplaces, or the campfires, same thing. I can't really tell what the best spacing is going to be on that until nighttime. So what we're going to do is we're just not going to put those down at all. And instead, we're going to just start planting stuff. I'm not going to try and plant anything in any particular location for now. My ultimate goal for the garden will be... Oh, I guess we did get that mushroom seed back. Okay, nice. My ultimate goal for the garden will be to have everything together. So all the mushrooms together, all the potatoes together. Oh. How did I get another lamp? Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we just had a seeker drop from the sky. Oh man, this thing's a pain to get. And there goes our alarm system. Nice. All right, boys. Follow me. Follow me. I was going to put them on follow earlier, but too many things going on at the same time here. Oh, this is not a seeker event. This is a boss. Oh shit, boss event. Get away from there, fucker. You too. Taking radiation damage. What the fuck? Okay. Here. Grab this. Alright, we want to change to armor piercing. That alarm system is beautiful. I just happened to see them, coming though, but yeah. We especially want to use armor piercing on this asshole. Oh, you gotta go, dude. You absolutely gotta go, motherfucker. I didn't even know we had a guardian. Okay, he's dead. Okay. Let's just work on him. Okay, the dogs are focusing on... Well, no, the boss is coming after me because I pulled the dogs over here.
My senses have picked up something.
Normally I try and clear the trash out and then go for the boss, but I'm going to change that strategy because the boss is so fast. So we're going to cut him down first and then we'll take out the trash later. Oh shit. And I want to I want to stay in the area too, just so we don't change chunks and lose the drop. Got it. Beautiful. Okay. Let's change back to HP and take out the rest of these motherfuckers. I have an abrasion too, so we're gonna have to fix that in or with a sewing kit, because I don't have any large minis at the moment. Popping heads, baby, popping heads. Kind of like popping corn, except for there's no butter involved. Just gooey brains.
Master, we are not alone.
We did it. Nice job, boys. Everybody survived. Dogs are... Oh, shit. We called in screamies. Screamer escalation. God damn it. And doctor. No doctors allowed. No screaming allowed either. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that was a short-lived victory. Let's get the dogs over here with us. They'll just automatically teleport to us if we get far enough away. And we'll just do that. Okay. Let's start picking them off. Another doctor. Okay, she's dead. Okay, he's down. Okay, boys, come back here. Let's assess the situation here. Question now is, are there any screamies? I'm going to switch to my axe.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Fuck you. Ow. Put some bleeds on him. Okay, do we have a... Do we have any more screamers around? That's the question. Not within our current render distance. But I don't remember killing all the screamers. So let's cautiously go back this way. Good job, doggies. You guys are good boys. If Ramsey would put doggy biscuits in the game, I'd give you one as a reward. You're gonna have to talk to him about that. Okay, I guess that's it. Maybe the dogs must have taken the other screamies out. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I didn't notice. Alrighty then. A little bit of excitement there. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Why did that just happen? Is there another Zeke around? Oh, did I forget to configure... No? Wait a minute. What the hell? Is it... Oh, is it the dogs? Oh, it does target the dogs. How interesting. Okay. Well, you know, that's all right. I mean, as long as I know that that's what's going on, because the dogs will always be with me up on the tower. But I guess it sees them as either zombie... Well, I don't see how they could it could think of them as zombies, but probably as strangers, maybe. Okay, that was exciting. Let's go back up and finish things off. I'm sure I know I'm going to have a little bit of touching up to do here, but probably nothing. I don't see any real bad visible damage, so I'll take care of that after we end the episode. I just want to finish things up in the garden. We also got radiation poisoning too. Do I have any Prussian left? I don't, so we're going to need to make some Prussian. Let's grab a... where is my... Where are my, rather, sewing kits? Do I not have any sewing kits? You've got to be kidding me. I loot those fucking things all the time. It says we have 59 sewing kits. Oh, are they in here? Oh, that's where they are. Okay. Oh my God. I found that really hard to believe that we had no sewing kits. It's like that was not computing in my brain. Okay, so that takes care of the abrasion. For the Prussian, we need to make the powder here. And then we just turn that into a drink. Why don't we actually make a few more of those too? Just so we have them. And then I guess we make the drink in here? No. In here? Where do we make the drink? In here. So, yeah, it's... Wait a minute. Can we also make it in here? We can't. Okay, so I guess... That seems odd. You'd think we'd be able to make it in one of these more advanced cooking stations, but I guess not. Okay, well, we'll make it in here then. Let's do that. Oh, you know what? I could have put that on top of here, but that's okay. I don't have a place for my chair. Here, we'll put the chair at the foot of the bed. So I have a place to put my shoes on in the morning. Alright, we got a thingy here, so we'll just do the usual 9mm for that, so we get extra casings. We have 1 DNA charisma boost. We also got some more bullets, so we should be able to do some HP conversions. And then we have a couple things we will take to the trader to sell. Cobblestone. Oh, excuse me. I guess I had an extra one of those left over, didn't I? We'll drink that, and we're in good shape. Put that in there and grab these other ones. Actually, well, here, let's just make the brews. Russian. What am I short on? Oh, we need distilled water. Okay, I'll worry about that later. I'll just put the powder in there. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing here. Mods and ammo, that can go in there. All right, so everything's already starting to grow again. That's a beautiful thing. So at this point, what I'm going to do is just plant the rest of the garden back in, and then at nighttime I will come up here and I'll determine what our ideal spacing is for the campfires. So as far as seeds go, let's see, coffee. I was prioritizing yucca, but I don't know that we need to prioritize that any more than we already have, just because Well, here, let's go take a look-see again. Oh, have I, what's my green thumb or whatever the hell it's called thingy? Green thumb. So, planted crop harvesting actions. Harvest 1 additional planted crop. Okay. Harvest 2 additional. So we're already 54% of the way towards level 3 in green thumb, which is going to be nice. Cool. Okay. So we've got quite a few yucca plants. I don't think we need to plant any more yucca. So I think I'm going to take the yucca I currently have and turn it just into juice to drink. I would like some more coffee. We've got way more corn. A few more potatoes wouldn't hurt. And then, you know, even though I can pick goldenrod and chrysanthemum, at some point we're going to run out of it out in the wild. So we probably will want to start just planting that so we have a sustainable source. Other things like pumpkins, mushrooms, blueberries, I would say are lower priority, at least at this point, until we get the stove, you know, the oven, and then we can maybe reassess that a little bit when the time comes. So, with all of that being said, oh, aloe vera. Yeah, we should be working on that. We want to work on coffee seed. I said a few more potatoes would be good. We want to do oh shit, 25 goldenrod? Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to be doing that in here. Okay, never mind. Let's, how many chrysanthemums? I could probably do a shit ton of those too. Okay, let's hold off on the chrysanthemum and goldenrod first. Let's do aloe vera. Let's do coffee. Let's do potato. We don't need corn seed. We don't need any more yucca. So, okay. That gives us, what, 8, 19, 11. Okay, that gives us 11 seeds. Wait, what? Hold on. I need aloe seed, not aloe cream. Duh. My bad. Okay, so that gives us 8, 5, 9. Okay, that gives us 9 seeds. Let's go plant those first. We'll take that charisma boost. And I'm just gonna... I'm not really too concerned about where anything is at the moment. So we'll plant the potatoes there. We'll plant the 2 aloes here. We'll plant the coffee over by the other coffee plants. And we'll hold off on that seed. Okay, we still have a shit ton of places. So why don't we go ham on the chrysanthemum and the goldenrod? Right, so I can do 25 of those and 34 of those. Do we have... All right, let's count how many more spots we actually have. That corn doesn't have to stay there. That was just for testing. And we can move this coffee over here. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Ah, fuck, man. Okay, we have over 50 places. But remember, some of those are going to be taken up with campfires and lights. So let's do 20 each. And then the rest I will fill in with corn, because corn is the one thing we got in abundance, and then we can pick some of it back up as needed. Oh, I've got more coffee in here too, and more corn. So let's put the coffee plants there for now. I would like to move this mortar and pestle up on top of something too. Let's pick this little guy up here. Let's put you in the corner. You know what would be nice is a nice carpet. Can we do carpets or rugs? Rug. I still think we can. I'll have to figure that out. But, you know, put a nice rug in the floor so it's just not all this boring steel flooring. Anyway, yeah, I want to put that up. So why don't we do this? Let's move you. I already did that. Let's move you up against the wall over on the left. Because it kind of makes sense to keep the mortar and pestle near the chem bench, though it's used for more than just that. We'll put you here. And, no, we don't want to put that much gas in here. Maybe that much. Okay. And then we will put you here. We'll pick you up and put you up on the table. That way it's up off the floor. Oh, shit. That's not going to work, is it? I mean, it will, but it'll look weird. Okay. In that case, let's make another one of these other shelves. So we'll just do a copy shape. And we got to pick this guy back up. All right, and then we'll just upgrade you to wood. Put you on top of there. That looks good. Looking good, man. Looking good. And we still have all this space over here to do something with at some point as well. I mean, I'm not at a place yet where I need even more storage. These steel storage bins have quite a bit of holding capacity, so we're pretty good there. Let's go back up and get the goldenrod and chrysanthemum planted. Okay, and then for the rest of this, for now, we're just going to plant corn. And then as I move things around, the corn will be the first thing to go because we have so much of it, right? Okay, I think that fills up every slot in the garden. Oh, nope, it doesn't. We still have a couple spots here. And here. Beautiful. Okay, these guys are slowly filling up with water. So yeah, like I said, we'll see how this goes. If I could come up here and grab a decent amount of water out of these to fill the other guys up, I'll leave it the way it is. But if they're just not filling up fast enough to where I can keep these guys full, then I'm going to probably pull them up and just put another row of crop plots down there and figure, you know, come up with some kind of a plan B for those things. Guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. This is a great episode, man. We got a lot accomplished. I really like the improvements, you know, we've made on the base. If anybody's curious, by the way, we have some kind of dangerous SI going on this thing, but it's working. So everything out here, as you can see, is really scary looking, but it works. It's not collapsing, and so... You know, but, and then, you know, naturally as we get more to the south, everything gets more stable because we're closer to the base of the tower. Yeah, it's a little bit scary to see this dark red out here, but it's working. So as long as it works, nothing's collapsing. I think we're gonna run with it. So anyway, I thought you guys might be interested in seeing that. Let's turn that back off and get back out of debug mode. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.